Hello, this is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show, and I'm your host, fucking S. So we're going to talk about today, we'll talk about black on black crime in London. Now, it's really getting very, very bad. I mean, this week, even yesterday, they killed four people, yeah? And one was a pregnant woman. This woman was pregnant. She was stabbed and killed, yeah? And then the emergency ambulance team, they the woman, her baby. I can't even believe what I'm saying. They delivered her baby, but the baby is in critical condition. Yeah, this is very, very bad. Yeah. So anyway, there was a debate on LBC radio. I can't remember the name of the presenter. Yeah, but everybody was trying to get to the bar from him. He just wanted like one kind of answer, and no matter what anyone said, he just wasn't having it. You know what I mean? Yeah. He said, "Oh, it's because of poverty, deprivation." And then someone else rings up and says, "Oh, well, they've closed down all the police stations, so law and order is getting out of hand." I mean, realistically, you got young people. If they see they're closing down all the police stations, what do you think is going to happen? They think they could do what they like. It's obvious. Yeah, in this generation of your mentality anyway, I can do what I like. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. That's the attitude they've got anyway. And then I did make it even worse. You start closing down all the bloody police stations. Yeah? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So anyway, this presenter on this LBC radio, no matter what anyone said, he just seemed to want to hear one thing. Yeah? And then a man rang up and said, yes, I was in the army, and he was all nice about it and softly spoken, but he said he trained people to KILL, yeah, in the army. And then he went on to talk about how, these people, he kept using the word brainwash, like the TV shows, the music, yeah, things over and over again, like violent TV shows. I mean, what he didn't mention anyway was like all the fight sports on TV. I mean, there's so much glorification of violence these days, yeah? First, we had boxing, boxing civilized. But what about this MMA? This thing is totally evil. I mean, they will have a fight. Somebody would be in a pool of blood, end that fight. It's like the Roman Colosseum again. End that fight, and then the next fight is fighting in the last two people's fucking blood. I mean, this has a very dangerous effects on humanity. Yeah? Total glorification of violence. Yeah? This boxer, that boxer. Yeah? And the boxer they like, boxing skills, like Tyson Fury, no, they don't like him. They want to see someone who can knock someone out. So you have a bloodthirsty society where you're being trained that, oh, the good one is someone who can knock someone out with a single punch, pulverize someone, beat someone to a pulp. That's the one they like. That's the one that's glorified. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? And I mean, that's what they like about Anthony Joshua. And there's a new dude springing up now, Daniel Dubois. Oh, he's a one-punch artist knockout, yeah? And now you got all this fucking MMA. Someone's on the floor, you're stamping on them, you're elbowing them, they're on the floor, you're pounding the person's on the floor unconscious, just still pounding the head. Why are they promoting this shit on TV? This is the devil's society, yeah. So anyway, those are all good, valid reasons why, people are becoming more violent. Society's become trying to explain. LBC presenter didn't want to hear it, didn't want to know. Yeah. So the man quickly said, "Okay, thank you very much. Cheerio, goodbye," and put down the phone in the politest tone. Yeah. The LBC presenter said something to indicate the man's got some kind of a problem. Yeah. I mean, this LBC presenter just wanted to seem to blame it on the color, on the black color. Yeah. Then one woman had to ring him up and remind him the first knife crime we really heard about was the Stephen Lawrence case. Yeah. He didn't have much to say about that, did he? He just seemed to want to just keep it to be black people. But the truth is, yeah, there's knife crime all over the UK, but they just seem to talk about London, yeah, and the black on black crime, yeah. People stab each other to death all over the country, yeah, but he just seems to want to just keep it just there on this color, yeah. But to me, the elephant in the room is the fucking drugs. Yeah, people smoking this skunk marijuana, you can smell this. This thing is so poisonous. It's so fucking heinous. It's so motherfucking strong, man. The chemical of this skunk marijuana these people are smoking is turning them schizophrenic. Oh, but we don't talk about that. Oh, they won't talk about that. Oh, it must be because they're black. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This drug that these people are smoking is turning them into psychopaths. It does something to them. I mean, if you look at them, you can see like they're soulless. So, I mean, some of these really strong smokers of stuff, it's like when they're looking at you, it's like they're looking right into you, right through you. Yeah? But we won't talk about that, will we? No, because the government want to legalize the fucking drug. So we won't talk about that. So we'll look for any other excuse apart from this schizophrenia, this skunk marijuana. And then also, wasn't it the government that legalized spice? They made it illegal. They brought in this synthetic marijuana. I mean, I hate it makes people like turn into statues. You just see someone stand up in the street still, like a statue, and they be smoking this skunk. Yeah, they literally freeze like a statue. Yeah. And these like silver gas canisters. You got these little canisters. Everywhere you go, they're everywhere. The government let them things be introduced. Then they made them illegal, presumably so they can fine you. I mean, I don't know if they're still illegal, but I remember they was legal. Then they made them illegal. Everywhere you go, all you can see is these silver canisters littering the whole fucking street. Maybe that's what's turning people into psychopaths and killers. Yeah. Also, yeah, there's no future for these kids. There's no future. There's no jobs for them. Yeah. No one can get on the housing fucking ladder. Yeah. I mean, if you go down the West End, you go down the West End, Oxford Street, wherever, you can see people just piled up in shop doorways. I mean, literally, if you go Edgware Road, yeah, I mean, literally, I couldn't believe it. They were like, where is it now? Where is it? Where is this road called? Edgware Road. Let me see. I don't even know the name of that road. Let me see. If you're like, let me see. If you're coming up from Hyde Park and going up Edgware Road towards Kilburn, towards Hendon, yeah, but Edgware Road, coming up from Marble Arch, not the left that takes you to Parade Street. There's another left before that. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, yeah? Say that junction there, just before that first left. I mean, you have literally It's so sad. You literally have people piled up in a fucking doorway, yeah, in blankets and mattresses. I mean, I was done a quick count as I went by on the bus. There was about 5 people, literally like sardines, stacked on top of each other. So I mean, when you live in a society, when people see this, I mean, you lose hope, and then you kind of think, well, there's no future. Yeah, who cares? I ain't gonna live long. And another thing in the music business now, all these songs are saying the same thing. You're gonna die young. You're gonna die young. You're gonna die young. You're gonna die young. I mean, everything is like, telling these youngsters, to give up on life, basically. Yeah, you can't get on a property ladder. Yeah, you can even have a good job paying 40,000 plus a year. You're not gonna get on a bloody property ladder. Yeah, it's very difficult, let alone for some youngster who hasn't even got a job or whatever it is, man. It's bleak. The future's bleak, and plus Brexit. Yeah, so people lose hope. They get into despair, and then there used to be a saying, a motto, whatever you want to call it: "Idle hands make light work." They've got nothing to do, and they can just do anything. Yeah, you got to give people hope for the future. And when you give people hope for the future and you open the police stations, you don't close the police stations down, you open the police stations, yeah, then this kind of stuff will stop. But until then, when the future's bleak, you don't think there's no tomorrow, there's no light at the end of the tunnel, this is what happens. Yeah, give people hope. Yeah, create a future for the youngsters, give them a job, housing. That's another thing. I mean, you don't know the circumstances of why some people are homeless. But I see youngsters just in a shop doorway. Yeah, just in a shop doorway, and you could tell they're just going to kind of huddle up for the night because they've got no home. This government's got to do something to help people. Yeah. But like I said, I mean, this knife crime really is bad. Yeah. So whatever's causing it, it needs to stop. You got to stop killing people. Yeah. And for the silliest, slightest reason. I heard some guy stab somebody up because, the guy gave him a dirty look in the chicken shop. Yeah. So I gave you a dirty look in the chicken shop. So you tried to kill him. And why can't people have a fist fight anymore? Yeah. Before, if you gave somebody a black eye, you was happy with that. Yeah, I gave him a black eye. I gave him a fucking black eye, mate. I mean, I punched him in the mouth. What happened to all of that? Now you have to kill. Fight with your fists. Stop all this killing rubbish. Yeah, stop it at once. Yeah, it's very bad. DJS and I'm out.